Hello everyone, I'm Kallol Dahal and in today's class we are going to learn about differences between people and a wonderful world. So let's begin.
Reading 1. Differences between people. People differ physically from the moment of conception, but it is only after birth that the difference can be observed. Eye color, skin color, and the texture of our hair are all different and depend on our inherited genes. A baby born with ginger hair may, in a few months' time, have fair hair as the birth hair falls out. Hair can be fine, thick, straight, or curly, and as we grow older, it gets thinner. Some people experience hair loss at quite an early age, whilst others have a full head of hair throughout their lives. People with dark hair may find that it turns to grey or white even before they reach their 40s. European people in general have paler skin if their ancestors come from Africa or Asia. Skin can change color if exposed to sunlight. The rate at which we develop and grow differs. Boys and girls of the same age show big differences in growth, especially when they reach puberty. At the age of 12, girls are much taller than boys of the same age. But at 16 years of age, boys shoot up and usually overtake the girls in height and body strength. The way the body develops is not just a result of physical changes, as our mental processes have a large part to play in what we want to achieve. A desire to become a skillful footballer, a long distance runner, or a strong swimmer requires stamina and years of practice to try and attain the top level. The food we eat will, to a certain extent, determine how we grow and gives us strong bones. A lack of activity and eating too much sugary food can result in people gaining excessive amounts of weight. It seems unfair that one person can eat all sorts of fattening food and not put on weight, whilst others, just looking at a cream cake, can put on pounds or kilos. Now let's dive directly into the exercises. Find the words from the text above which mean the following: having qualities similar to those of your parents, grandparents, etc. Inherited. The process of an egg being fertilized inside a woman's body, conception. The way something feels, experience. So in this way, I hope you would be able to find the remaining two answers. Do that as your homework along with question number B. Now let's go to grammar. B. Complete the following sentences with look, looks, or looks like. My little sister always says she looks like a princess. Anne looks like her mother. You look stressed. What's the matter? So if someone looks like something, we can directly write you look stressed. But if someone looks like someone else, as in comparison, then we always need to use. So I hope you'd be able to do the remaining exercises on your own. Match the questions with the possible answers. What's Naresh like? He's tall and blue-eyed. Or he looks like his father. How are you? Not bad, thanks. What do you look like? My mother. What do you like? Sports car and science fiction. So this way you can do this exercise where there can be more than one answers. So I hope you'd be able to do this as your homework. Now, since we have already done this, looks like, you'd be able to do this exercise as well. Do it as your homework. Now, reading 2. Wonderful world. Great, wide, beautiful, wonderful world, with the wonderful water round you curled, and the wonderful grass upon your breast. World, you are beautifully dressed. The wonderful air is over me, and the wonderful wind is shaking the tree. It walks on the water and whirls the mills, and talks to itself on the tops of the hills. You friendly earth, how far do you go, with the wheat fields that nod and the rivers that flow, with cities and gardens and cliffs and isles and people upon you for thousands of miles? Ah, you are so great and I am so small. I tremble to think of you, world, at all. And yet, when I said my prayers today, a whisper inside me seemed to say, you are more than the earth, though you are such a dot. You can love and think, and the earth cannot. So this is a poem written by W.B. Rance, defining the world from his or her own point of view. Now, let's go to the exercises. The rhyming pairs, the rhyming words you can easily find from the poem. Try it once, along with the question answers, where the answers have been given in the text. Now let's go to the grammar. Complete the sentences with correct forms of verbs from the bracket. The plane arrives at 6:30 p.m. every day. Because of every day, we need to use simple present tense over here. So the answer would be arrives. I will phone you when he comes back. Unless we start now, we can't be there on time. The sun rises in the east. The next term begins this Monday. Now, with that, we come to the end of this class. If you have any suggestions or any complaints, you know how to get back to us. It's learning@dearwalk.edu.np. So unless we come back with another unit, have fun and goodbye.